In the heart of the Whispering Woods, there lived a tiny mouse named Wimble. Wimble was no ordinary mouse, he was an inventor. While other mice spent their days gathering cheese and seeds, Wimble spent his time tinkering in his workshop, dreaming up gadgets and gizmos. His latest project was a cheese catapult, designed to launch cheese across the forest without him having to carry it. But so far, it only launched cheese into his own face. Wimble sighed, wiping melted cheese from his whiskers. "There must be a better way," he muttered. One morning, Wimble heard a commotion near the creek. The bridge that connected the two sides of the forest had broken. The animals couldn't cross to gather food or visit friends. A group of squirrels chattered anxiously, while a family of ducks quacked in frustration. "If only we could fix it," said a squirrel, "but it's too dangerous." Wimble's ears perked up. "Maybe I can help," he said, scurrying back to his workshop. Back in his workshop, Wimble spread out a fresh piece of parchment and began to sketch. He needed a way to fix the bridge without putting anyone in danger. His eyes lit up as an idea formed. "A pulley system," he exclaimed. "If I can anchor ropes to the trees, I can lift the broken planks and secure them without anyone stepping on the bridge." Wimble worked late into the night, crafting ropes from vines and fashioning pulleys from acorn caps and twigs. The next morning, Wimble set out to gather materials. He collected strong vines from the forest floor, sturdy twigs from the oak tree, and smooth stones to use as weights. He even found an old bird's nest that could be repurposed into a basket for carrying tools. As he worked, a curious bluebird perched on a branch above him. "What are you doing, Wimble?" she chirped. "I'm fixing the bridge," Wimble replied proudly. "Would you like to help?" The bluebird agreed, and together they carried the supplies back to the workshop. Wimble and the bluebird worked tirelessly to assemble the pulley system. They tied ropes to the sturdiest trees near the bridge and threaded them through the acorn cap pulleys. Wimble attached the basket to one end of the rope, which would carry tools and materials to the broken section of the bridge. "It's almost ready," Wimble said, wiping his brow. "Now comes the tricky part." Wimble climbed into the basket and signaled the bluebird to lower him down. The pulley creaked and groaned as he descended toward the broken planks. Carefully, he began to secure the ropes and lift the damaged sections. But just as he was about to fasten the first plank, the rope snapped. Wimble tumbled into the creek with a splash. "Are you okay?" the bluebird called, fluttering above him. Wimble climbed out, dripping wet but determined. "I'm fine," he said. "But I need to make the ropes stronger." Back in his workshop, Wimble reinforced the ropes by weaving them together and coating them with sticky sap from the pine trees. He also added extra pulleys to distribute the weight more evenly. "This time, it has to work," he said, holding up the stronger ropes. With the bluebird's help, Wimble returned to the bridge and tried again. This time, the ropes held firm. One by one, he lifted the broken planks and secured them in place. By sunset, the bridge was as good as new. The animals cheered as they crossed safely. "Thank you, Wimble," they cried. "You're a genius." Wimble blushed. "I just used what I had," he said modestly. That evening, the animals threw a celebration in Wimble's honor. They brought fruits, nuts, and even a wheel of cheese for him to enjoy. As the fireflies lit up the night, Wimble felt a warm glow of pride. "You've shown us the power of inventiveness," said the wise old owl. "With creativity and determination, anything is possible." As the celebration wound down, Wimble returned to his workshop. He had a new idea, a flying machine made of leaves and feathers. "Imagine the places I could go," he whispered, sketching eagerly. And so, Wimble's inventive spirit continued to soar, inspiring all the animals of the Whispering Woods.